Baldur's Gate 3 is a good game. I mean, it's a really good game. Maybe even game of the year. Now, I know this because Gaming Media told me so. But and I played it for myself. But no matter how good something is, there's always going to be folks out there who don't like it for one reason or another, and that's cool. I mean, people are entitled to their own opinions, and when it comes to Baldur's Gate 3, everybody seems to have something to say. Mostly good things, but there are a few less than favorable reviews floating around out there, and I want to look at some of them today. I'm talking zero ratings, some grade A certified goose eggs. So sit back, relax, and let's do this thing. If it wasn't turn based, I would totally recommend it. The story takes so long to complete, and you're constantly rolling dice to decide what to do. So boring. This ain't the first time y'all are gonna see this anti-turn based view. For some reason, turn based RPGs are the kiss of death for some folks, as if the mechanic is some unfathomable alien concept. But hey, people like what they like. I ain't here to judge, or at least I wasn't until the reviewer complained about the game's length and decision making mechanic. So you're advocating for less content and less choice. Uh, did we cover it all? Okay then, good to know. I'm sure the games or thy games or however you pronounce that production studio has just what they're looking for. You know those clowns who make all those one button win games like the jumping taco, the jumping burger, the jumping kebab, and all that other garbage. Yeah, them. Oh, and about the voice I use for this particular review. If you're a fan of Police Academy, y'all know exactly what I was going for. For those of you who don't, here you go. This game should have come with a warning. I was so excited to play it. I believe the warning should say, Rebirth Dead Dice Game, made this way so you can't get the rolls you want. If you have never played D&D before, don't buy this game. You will wind up with a product you don't understand and can't use. Every time I roll the dice, I lose. This game, asterisk, 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 asterisk. Ooh, I can taste the salt on this one. The oh so bitter tang of failure. I can't get the rolls I want because I don't understand how RNG works, so it has to be a problem with the game and not my inability to comprehend its mechanics. Hey, genius, if you want to win at dice rolls so badly, learn to craft the right build and/or party formation to swing things in your favor. Or you could do what any good, honest, incorruptible gamer like myself would do and either use mods or save scum. The choice is yours, really.
Was this game written by a bunch of teenagers that giggle at every mention of sex? Can a person ever talk to anyone without being propositioned? Probably the most peeved game I've ever seen, and so many have defended this, which is worrisome. I know I'll get the unhelpful check for this review, but being honest will get you that if you're not in the majority. If you are a perv and like cutscenes, then this game is for you. For me, I've come out of my mother's basement, so this wasn't exciting to me.
Uh oh, y'all. We got a moral authority on our hands here. This reviewer claims that the game is, let's say, carnally inappropriate, and if you like it, then there's something wrong with you. Nah, pimpin'. I think you got it all mixed up. You see, a good, decent person, the type of person you probably think you are, realizes that they don't have the authority to decide what others should or shouldn't enjoy in their spare time. This ain't the bonfire of the vanities, and you ain't stabbing a roller, so just go ahead and please stop the cap. And about the whole I have come out of my mother's basement line, that narrow minded entitlement of yours screams projection. And guess what? Everyone can hear it loud and clear.
How dated, overrated, and overhyped game by people who think that they are fighting against big companies, lol. Like, seriously. If this game was released in 1999, it would have been just as popular as all the other games like this one. Another asterisk, 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 too popular.
These games had decent fan base on PC, but they were never mainstream level. They weren't even comparable to Age of Empires. But now it's 2023, and everyone takes gaming more seriously than religion. And a bunch of different people are overhyping this game for different reasons. There are Diablo fans, haters. There are those who forgot that Final Fantasy hasn't been turn based in 20 years and want new games to be turn based. Then there are those who like to go along with the hype train without even caring if the game is actually any good. Did I like it? No, I didn't. In 1999, I might have enjoyed it, but even back then, it wouldn't have been nothing special. So technically, this was a 1-star review, not a 0. But it stuck out to me, so I decided to include it in this video anyway. This person seems to be under the impression that people who support this game are somehow attempting to stick it to big video game by saying that the previous games weren't mainstream in the past. Then they go on to imply that mainstream is an unquestionable indicator of quality, but only if that mainstream status was present from day one. So, by their logic, if a game doesn't start out as mainstream right out of the gate, any popularity it gains over time is just hype. No chance the game could actually be good, and it just takes time to pick up steam. Nope, it's just artificial fame. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, after giving this game a real chance for 55 hours, it seems like a cutscene gauntlet that is only able to keep most players invested by using awkwardly animated sex scenes as the cheese for degenerates. It seems like the devs had a, had a golden idea, not in pure game design, but how to catch the attention of people who never interact with real people. Seems kind of a cheap way to try and blow up in popularity. People will say they just don't engage with it, but everyone knows they're lying. It's such a shame that this is considered as Game of the Year by most prawn addicts. Something like this should be rated AO and not be allowed to be streamed on Twitch, since there might be children watching. I honestly think you need psychiatric help. You are in denial that this game is not a cheap way at gaining an audience to promoting deviance. On top of all that, the performance is horrid.
I apologize for losing my cool with this one, y'all. That cheese for degenerates line made me crack up and I never fully recovered. But yeah, this reviewer is another moral authority clutching their invisible pearls. Why does enjoying a little titillations in games automatically make someone an adult film addict in this person's mind? And so what if someone is? What's it to them? This seems like the type of cat who lays in bed all night long, wide awake, obsessing over what complete strangers are doing in their bedrooms. As for kids watching streams on Twitch, it ain't the media's responsibility to decide what's best for people's children. That's the parents' responsibility, full stop. Oh, and what if this game is promoting deviancy or whatever it is he claims that it's doing to the fabric of America? I mean, this person played it for 55 hours. 55 hours. So there's something about that deviancy that they must like. Yeah, you told on yourself right there, my friend. So go ahead and drop the act and join the rest of us in some good natured debauchery. You're among friends here. As for the performance issues, you might be onto something right there, just saying.
Hey, the game is okay. The gameplay and story are fine, but there's a huge problem with the game. There are no microtransactions. I love microtransactions. They are the best part of any game I play most of the time, and without them, the game just feels empty.
I realize that this reviewer is just being a goofball, but I had to include their review. I figured it'd be a nice little palate cleanser after all these previous reviews. Just seemed like the polite thing to do. I hope y'all appreciate that. Anyway, that's all I got for you. What y'all think of these reviews? Did you agree with them? Disagree with them? Didn't care one way or another? Do you have any of your own? Just drop them all in the comments. Just drop every single one of them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a like and hitting that little red button. Subscribe so I can survive. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next go round.